How do you make your stop motion so smooth?
60 FPS does the trick.
Do you have a girlfriend? Are you gonna do more meme videos of other games?
Not anymore. Stay tuned for announcements soon.
Is there coming more FNAF episodes?
I try to do one more FNAF video, but that's it.
If there was a video you want to remake, which one would it be? How were you able to maintain your passion through all these years?
I somehow have some hope and dreams of my childhood left.
Will you make a behind the scene to let us see how it all works and how much time it takes?
At some point, yes, but not for now.
What's your favorite World War II tank and why?
I must be a stereotype and say it's the Tiger one, just because of the looks.
How big is the personal model tank collection that you have?
A total count is not possible, but there is not much left after the flood.
Do you want to do other kind of content in the future? If yes, what kind?
I actually want to quit with the World of Tanks parodies, and comedy videos in general, and do something bigger and better. Stay tuned for more.
How long does it usually take you to make your videos?
Of course it depends on the scene, but I would say 50 minutes for 10 seconds video.
How big is it?
Bigger than yours.
Have you ever watched Girls and Panzer?
Actually I didn't. I don't know why.
Outside of making stop motions and YouTube videos, what do you like to do in your free time?
Resting and...
I know for now you're doing tanks, but eventually are you going to start doing planes? And if so, how will you integrate them into your channel?
Not necessarily planes only, but I will do more than tanks at some point. I will talk about that more later.
Where did the idea of making animations on YouTube with tanks come from?
Inspiration from two Lego stop motion animators, Pizza Movies and Metal Zora.
How do you stay motivated to do something so precise and tedious?
I have big dreams. They keep me up.
As a fellow stop motion creator, what was your roughest time, and how did you get past it?
The roughest time was just recently, when I had to do 2 sponsor videos within a week. I managed to drown the stress in alcohol and finished.
Where did the Blue Abrams come from?
From a game of my childhood, called Seek and Destroy. He was a main character and I fell in love.
What problem do you have with War Thunder players?
Glad you asked.
What is your favorite tank?
The Abrams, obviously.
Do you play football, and what is your favorite team?
I used to play, but I stopped. My team is Schalke, forever blue-white.
What would be the best tank for potato?
For potato I would recommend the TKS.
Did you manage to grind out the Sturmtiger event in War Thunder?
Bro, I don't play War Thunder.
Will you make a video and add Hu Tao in it? How old were you when you made your first video?
I think I was 15.
How is your life after all these years?
I feel old.
Will you do a face reveal?
Not anymore. Not after what happened here.
What is your favorite plane in War Thunder?
The Zero.
What's your World of Tanks win rate?
I dunno. Just check my stats yourself.
What's your favorite country?
Germany!
Favorite food?
Tortellini.
When is your birthday?
25th of September.
How old are you?
Now I am 29.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No!
What it is like to live in Germany?
Modern slavery.
Do you still regularly play World of Tanks?
Not anymore, but I plan to come back.
What's your waifu?
Kafka superiority.
Why is your name?
My name is
Alex!
And I don't know why.
What is your thought process behind the scenes? Do you have other hobbies than video games or modelism?
I used to draw, but eventually gave it up.
How did you feel after getting the actual mouse and where did you buy it from?
I felt superior. This mouse is very common in many modeling stores.
Do you paint your own models? If so, you are a wonderful painter.
Yes, most of them back then. Thank you. In newer videos I used iCast because many of my models died in the flood 3 years ago in Germany.
Where did the idea to have the Panzer III become the disconnect? Why not a Sherman or a Tiger?
It was by pure random chance. I needed someone to disconnect, and it just happened to be the Panzer III.
For how long have you been doing models? And what model did you start?
Since 2007. The Hawker Hurricane was my first own model.
How do you feel doing stop motion videos? Is it tiring?
I'm tired, boss.
What is the most expensive model kit in your collection?
The Stug 3 from Dragon. It was about 70 euros.
How did you come up with the idea to use the Team Fortress 2 voices together with your tanks in your stop-motion videos?
I got the idea after watching Team Fabulous.
What are your personal thoughts on the LGBTQ community as a whole?
I'm neutral, but I don't really mind them. This channel is literally attracting all the trans girls from YouTube.
After such a long run on YouTube, how are you feeling about your whole channel and the direction it is going?
It used to be pretty good and proud, but now not so much. This channel died out, but it was my own fault. I intend to correct that.
What cabinets and displays do you use to store all your models?
I just store them all in simple cardboard boxes.
Did you ever think that you could reach such a high amount of subscribers back when you started this channel?
Actually yes. I knew the kind of content I was doing was unique.
How did you feel when you got your first successful video? And how did you act on your trial and errors?
It is a feeling you can't describe. It felt amazing, especially after I tried for so long. And what do you mean by trial and errors? I don't make any mistakes.
Are you planning to go to any military events like Tank Fest, etc.?
I want to, but my lack of free time is saying no.
Can we hope for more warship memes soon?
No, sir!
How many languages do you know?
I know 3, German, English, and Polish.
Of all the scales you have, which is your favorite? Which do you like to film with?
Favorite scale is 1 to 72, but I want to film with 1 to 100 soon.
Will there be more model tanks for your stop motion, such as tanks in the Cold War or modern era?
Yes, there will be Cold War tanks soon.
What is your favorite tank in Seek and Destroy apart from the Abrams? And what faction would you create with what tanks?
Probably the Merkava, and I would create a Chinese faction, coming from another continent, with Asian tanks.
I am wondering which tank actor of yours has been the oldest.
This very Panther. It was, I believe, my first model tank I made too. Unfortunately killed in action and the flood.
What model colors do you use to paint your models?
Mostly Vallejo, but I use many different brands. I don't have a favorite.
What was the video you had the most inspiration and fun to make?
The We Are #1 video. Good times.
2 years ago you mentioned that you want to make a really huge stop motion movie. Are you still working on it?
Yes, I am. It is all happening very soon.
What are your future plans after that milestone?
A massive content change. Stay tuned.
If you're put in a death row, what would be your last meal?
I don't want a meal. I just want a glass. With the Tears of War Thunder players, hahaha, I'm joking.
What are your 5 favorite Seek and Destroy levels?
First would be the Battle of Zamdnil, then the first 2 missions, the naval mission, and the rest I don't know.
If you will put every single one of your tanks, planes and ships in a straight line, how long would it be?
Still shorter than my day.
Have you considered doing a tutorial of stop motion cinematography, like camera positioning, lighting, etc.?
Yes, I always wanted to make a full fleshed out tutorial, but I can't tell you when this is going to happen.
What is your to-go model brand?
Trumpeter.
Are there any non-tank related games you like to play?
Yes, I actually like space colony games.
Why do you use the Emil as an arty in your videos and in the game the Emil is a tank destroyer?
Because the barrel is fixed in this position and I cannot use it as a tank destroyer. Thank you all very much.